Coach, Kevin Walsh, Comcast Sportsnet. I remember last year you saying this team sometimes makes things harder on itself than it needs to. I'm wondering if you're seeing some similarities this year.
Well, I guess that'll be probably answered after Game 7. We don't make things easy. We did last year, but we got through it, and we haven't got through it this year. So I think that's probably the difference right now is we need to get through Game 7 before we can kind of look at it and see.
Coach, can you just comment on Jude's program being Southfield nomination today?
Well, I think it's not only is it fitting, but it's very deserving, and there's times where coach will always support his player and say the right things, and there's other times when you have to be honest and say, well, what's the competition like, and assess it, I guess, in the best way possible. In my mind, there's no doubt that Patrice deserves this. The way he's played this year, the things he's done to be nominated, how good he's been defensively. He's got 2 young players on each side of him. He's played against top players all year long, and he's the best plus player out of that group. Face-off wise, I mean, he's been utilized in every situation. Offensively, defensively, key situations. He's done everything to deserve that, and to be honest with you, I'd be very disappointed if he didn't win that. That's how I feel.
Claude, Mike Dowling, you've been through a number of these game winners in overtime. Do you have a specific reaction afterwards? You immediately start thinking about Game 7? Do you congratulate a coach?
Well, although I'm excited, I try to look calm. I think that's the main thing here is that, you kind of regroup, go into the room, and you do. I mean, for me, it's how do I keep our team focused in enjoying what they just accomplished, but not letting it slip to the point where they don't lose focus of what you have to do next. And all we did last night or yesterday afternoon was tie the series. We didn't win it. And, there's still another game to be played. Before we can be happy with this, we got to make sure we take care of Game 7. So, it's exciting because it was either that or we'd be here today packing our bags going home, and I don't think anybody's ready for that right now.
Coach Steve Harris, I always say that to win, your best players have to be your best players. Do you feel like the last 2 games, your best players started to play like your best players?
Yeah, he did, Steve. I think if you look at the last 2 games, and it's true. It's not just yesterday. It's the day before. Some of those guys have started producing and helping us out. So our secondary scoring has kept us in this series and allowed us to move forward. And now it's up to those guys to take over, and they have. Sagan's big goal, Krejci's big goal, Lucic plays he's made. Patrice, Beverly, those kind of guys involved in Marchand. Our top 2 line guys have really stepped up, and that's made a big difference.
Quote Mike Loftus, Patriot Ledger, the Luch and Krejci and Sagan, you had them together and they'd had their good runs before, and then there would be times when they would give up as many or more as they scored. What was it told you that this time, to go this way in this series, and that they were prepared to handle it?
Well, sometimes you have to have dialogue with your players, and you got to know where they stand as far as how they're feeling, and let them know where you stand with their play and everything else. And you need to work it out. Sometimes it's not about attacking your players or saying you're not doing enough. It's what is it? Are you feeling the weight? Are you feeling the pressure? Is it are you frustrated? Is everything good? And then those dialogues usually turn out pretty good. And by the end of it, you want that player to be confident. You want him to feel good, and you want him to feel like he can make a difference in the game. And I think putting them back together, you could see Tyler's game coming around, and when it comes around, you give him that opportunity to take it to the next level, and putting him up on that line again just creates that excitement again. That's where he wants to be. Same thing with Luch. It's just a matter of him understanding his game And his game's not just about running guys through the boards. It's about playing the big role, being a big, strong player, strong in the puck, and still being able to make plays like he did last night on the winning goal. So this is what you need from guys like that, and that coming around is just giving us that option. Although there are only still 1-goal wins, now you know, not relying just on the third and fourth line, but also on the first two. And now we're talking about scoring that's spread out, and now other teams have to decide which guys or which lines they want to shut